at the end of the year, Rob Grammer. Moorhead and Hill Murray, it's kind of a predecessor for what we might expect to see come state tournament time.
Yeah, this is definitely a playoff game, state tournament quality game here, and you've got the number 2 ranked team in Minnesota with Hill Murray and number 6 Spuds, and another playoff game before the playoffs.
Gives you an idea of what you need to do the rest of the way. As we get going now, we're a little bit behind as far as our broadcast is concerned, but we're not losing a thing. We join the progress here with a 12.5 minutes to go here in the opening period. As they work it around to the far side, Moorhead's Parker Gast works it down low, and from there comes back up and around to the near side. Here's the drive in, around the corner and down behind. Tipped away loose, it comes back near side. Cody Martinson had it for a moment, comes bouncing off the glass and all the way up and out. Now Hill Murray takes a look in, and as they work their way loose, it comes away. Back out it comes. Here's Parker Gast with a toss down low, and it ricochets off to the far side. Rebound comes all the way up on top. Tap back in. Colby Creer had it there for a moment, tipped away, and along the wall, here's a backhand shot put on, and the glove hand, save made. Jack Erickson in goal today for Hill Murray, makes the stop, and it stays scoreless.
You love that energy that is being brought by Cody Martinson right now. A couple of good speed plays up the ice, heavy body check up front to loosen up a puck, and creating some early opportunities for the Spuds.
Play is underway as it's drawn off, into the far corner. Axel Begley plays it, works his way out to center, tapped away loose, Spuds recovered. Here's Ian Ness, he's ridden off the play. Goes back now near side, and as they scramble forward, it comes down deep, and the Spuds there to pick it up and send it back up where it's taken back. Leo Gruba sends it out, and it comes all the way down. They're going to wave off the icing possibility there as it's played back near side. Out of the corner, Ian Ness tacks it off to the far side. Long pass out. Spuds working it out to center ice before it's tied up right in front of the Moorhead bench. Swatted away, and it comes back as the Spuds have it. Andrew Searles delivers it off to the far side ahead. It got away from Triggs and goes down behind. Play into the far corner there. Nice crowd on hand here this afternoon, celebrating 2 occasions. One is here's the shot sent on. Erickson swats that one away. Moorhead boys' success this year heading into the postseason, plus the very successful girls hockey program as they earned their way into the section championship game and had a hard-fought loss last night in Fergus Falls when they got beat by Brainerd. 2-1 was the final there, and a bit of a celebration going on here to commemorate their performance here during this past hockey season. Here's a wraparound up on top, and it's hit away. Dylan Godbout took a swat at it, but it comes right back in down low to the near side, pulled in by Logan Hensler. And then a shot set up high and gloved up. He had to take a good jump on that one to get that one down in.
Good idea by Weigel to just take a whistle and let everyone regroup as the Pioneers had a little bit of zone time there.
What is your percentage of, or what is your perception of what we have seen here so far?
Well, what you're going to have is 2 fast teams, 2 tightly checking teams that are going to have really good structure. That's a staple of Hill Murray and Coach Lechner year after year, and why they're consistently at the top of the state, and no question about it, that's why they're up there again this year.
You don't have to look any farther than Bill Lechner to understand why and how Hill Murray has been so successful year in and year out. With the play down low and in a very gentlemanly and highly integrity game that Bill Lechner coaches and teaches.
Yeah, they're going to have a lot of discipline. They're going to play a higher level style of hockey, and by that I mean good discipline, good structure, sound defensively. Very much a staple of a Coach Lechner Hill Murray team.
As play comes down, off to the far side, shot sent on, bounced into the corner, retrieved by Joe Grammer, and it's worked back now to the near side. Up against the wall and down. Hill Murray taking a look down low. Andrew Searles comes in and pulls it away, sends it out to the far point. A long shot sent on from there, and the scoop down saved by Kai Weigel. And that was Gianni Hurley on that long shot. 9:07 to go in the opening period. So far, no scoring. Moorhead and Hill Murry to close out the regular season. And also in play today, and quite frankly, I'm not sure if I know what time this game is being played, but St. Cloud and Brainerd playing as a play-in game. They'll take on the winner of this. Moorhead will take on the winner of that game today.
It's a 7:30 game in St. Cloud tonight.
Backhand near side, Ian Ness. Rolls it out in front. Searles goes down. He'll be back on his skate. Rather, that was Schrader. And in the corner it plays as they dash it along the boards. Hill Murry pulls it out. They come out to center with it. On the near side and on the way in, Anthony Madigan brings it into the near corner. Madigan tried a backhand pass up on top. Looking to hook up with Brendan Bonin. And there's a hockey name from days gone by.
That's right.
Up on top it goes, a long shot sent on, and it bounces right off to the side of Kai Weigel, who leaps out of the crease to make the save.
We've talked about Weigel before and his competitive nature and his ability to read the play and anticipate. And right there, good example of that where the puck's coming off the end wall and he's not waiting to let that carom play him. He's reading that carom and jumping on a loose puck to get a whistle.
So with 8:19 to go, we're back in the faceoff as it comes to the near corner. And then rolled out, Nate Hardy has it off to the far side. Carries it all the way out near the point before the Spuds reach in and pull it away. Near side pass for Carson Triggs. He walks his way in, drops it back for Benson. He overskates. Long play comes out. We got a breakaway now. Here's the walk in on goal and a score for Dylan Godbout. A turnover in the offensive end from Moorhead results in a goal for Hill Murry at the other end. And it's 1-0.
Well, opportunistic play for the Pioneers as the Spuds had really done a nice job defensively to harass Hill Murry and create a turnover, and they had some numbers on the rush and committed resources to the net. And when you then make a turnover high in the zone off of that, now you're in trouble. And Hill Murry made them pay, getting it on the stick of their best player, Godbout, who finishes it.
Dylan Godbout getting the goal. Brady Ingebretson getting the assist, and it's 1-0 Hill Murry. Out it comes as the Spuds regroup. It came just as the Spuds were threatening. And it got a quick turnaround, and you don't make those kinds of mistakes against the Hill Murry. Here's Carson Triggs with a shot bounced away to the near side. Dylan Godbout from Brady Ingebretson, and it's 1-0 Hill Murry. 7:22, the time of the goal at 9:02. Track down. Joe Schiller plays it along the near side and out. Pulled in by Corton. Joe Corton carries it down low, then has it pulled away, and the return comes back up ice with Logan Hensler. And there it's blocked off to the far side and tied up, and we'll go into the draw here with 7 minutes to go. Early on in the season, we watched as Moorhead, I don't know if they seemingly struggled or if it was all diagrammed and written, scripted out that way, but they were struggling to get wins. And with a 4-5 one-loss record, they haven't lost since. Coming into tonight's game with 18 wins, 5 losses, and a tie. After the far side, now Moorhead breaks out of the zone. Tapped ahead, recovered deep in the far corner. Ben Carr had it momentarily. And it's lifted up and out to center as a bouncing puck comes down, and it's steered off to the side. Tell you what, he was looking for a breakaway opportunity there. But it came away and it comes loose to the near side. Up on top and at the point. Logan Hensler carries it down deep. Rifles one on, bounced back out into play. Rolls now behind the net. From there the Spuds picking up and come near side. Martinson goes rink wide. Spuds changing behind the play as it comes bouncing in off the goal, and it plays near side. Spuds on a nice poke in, taken away by Stahlberger, and it rolls off to the far side where the Hill Will Murry comes up with it. Moorhead struggling to put a good poke check on it, and it's carried into the zone. Down deep in the near side, Moorhead pulls it away, comes back now near side as it's pushed along the wall. Tapped away, but not out. Tapped away again, this time out. And ahead it goes, and the Spuds are there to pull it in. Here's Ian Ness, sending it right up on top, and a nice tie-up coming in from behind on the play by Jack Senden. And it rolls off to the far side. Down deep into the corner. Hill Murry playing it there, the Pioneers, with a 1-0 lead. As time runs close to that 5-minute mark here in the first period. Long toss in, Hill Murry will change. Spuds back up ice, regroup and head in. Along the near side, it's tapped away from Gavin Lindberg and out to center ice. Play resumes there as they battle for it. Here's Bentz on the way in. Bentz goes wide. He slipped and fell just about all the way down. Lost the puck. Spuds are there to pick it up and help out. On the return down low, it comes rolling right in on goal. Axel Begley steers it out to center ice before it's picked up by Nate Hardy. Now Lindberg comes up with it. Gavin Lindberg winds up to shoot, just wide. Bouncing it all the way to the near corner and out. Searles keeps it in play at the point. Looking for Bentz on down low. It's poked away and here comes Hill Murry as they lift it up and down. Walking on his way in, Brady Ingebretson carries it now to the corner. And then a wraparound try sent in by Dylan Godbout as he was looking for number 2. And it's knocked away by Moorhead. Play comes right back out to center. Hill Murry has to get back on side, and as they do, the Spuds take control. 4 minutes now showing. 1-0 Hill Murry early. To the near side, winding it up, and a shot. He missed on it. He dragged a little bit of toe drag, and here comes the outlet pass, and Hill Murry collides and collapses to cut it off. To the near side, it's played out of the corner. Tapped off all the way to the far side. As they scramble for it there, it's tipped out. And back in deep to the far corner. Heavy collision there by Moorhead's Colby Creer, trying to knock it loose, and it works its way out. And as it clears the end line, they're going to wave off the icing now as it's played by Hill Murry. And here come the Pioneers. Turned around off to the far corner by Matthew Whistler, and it comes near side. All the way up. Working the way down, Logan Hensler takes it down and sends it behind the net where the Spuds are waiting, and here's Tweet with it. Wyatt Tweet sending it, trying to clear the zone, and it's taken away by Hill Murry. Then behind the net, it comes back to Tweet, and then poked away from him once again. Off to the corner and up along the wall. Deflected up, and it's swatted away by Kai Weigel. Into the corner, and it rolls back out to the point. Quick wrister set down low. Wraparound try comes all the way up on top. The Spuds break loose. A nice drop pass, and it's pulled in by Tweet. He walks his way in, all the way to the corner. Wyatt Tweet then pulls up short. He's checked into the boards and is held tight there, and finally he works the puck loose. Centering pass up on top. Shot got blocked off a stick. Godbout was right there with the stick to deflect it up and away.
Well, a lot of good action on both ends there, and we got it coming up at the first intermission, a nice recognition of the girls hockey team. Looking forward to that, so hopefully everyone can stay tuned and watch that.
I would think that they are going to get a great deal of applause for their accomplishments this past year.
Very exciting playoff run and a great season by those girls.
As play comes out. Down low and out to center ice it comes. And as they battle for it, it comes Rick wide. Pulled in by Leo Gruba. And tossed away. The Spuds are there to pick it up, and a walk-in shot blocked away. Rebound. Oh, it deflected up and away. Cody Martinson had a chance at a second opportunity. And here's the wind-up and a shot. Rather, that opportunity came for Carson Triggs. And as they walked their way in on the glove save, is held on tight. Jack Erickson puts us in the face-off with 1:55 remaining. As it works its way loose, now to the near corner. Moorhead putting a stick on it, playing it up along the wall, and now get it out of the zone to center, where it's played off to the far side by Hill Murry, 1:37 to go. From behind the net, Joe Schiller plays it back near side. Carson Triggs goes rink wide. Brought into the zone by Harper Bentz, winds up with a shot, and again a good stick check by Hill Murry to deflect the shot up and away. 1:25 now showing. 1-0 Hill Murry early as they took advantage of a Moorhead turnover in the offensive zone. Play comes down. Hill Murry out of their own end, taking a look up ice, backhanded it down. They'll try again as it goes off the far wall, now return. Here's the walk up ice by Gianni Hurley. To the near side, he sends a shot that's wide, rolls all the way out to the far point, quickly returned in, but just wide of mark, and it comes all the way rolling out of the corner. Lifted up out of the corner, and the Spuds are there to play it. 1 minute to go in the period. Martinson plays it near side, and it's lifted up from there and sent down low. Grammer sliding all his way down, comes back now on the near side. Got it out of the zone where it's picked up by Corton. He sends it ahead. 43 seconds to go. Played off to the far side by Axel Begley. And the Pioneers come along the near wall and in as it's dished ahead by Jack Senden. Tapped off to the far side, 27 seconds to go. Will the Spuds try to put up a rush on? They mishandle the puck along the far side, so it's kept in the zone as Hill Murry plays it behind the net. Pushed out to the far side and on the corner, up against the wall. They scramble for it there. Hill Murry taking a look at it. Here's a shot set wide of mark. Played behind the net, scurries off to the near side. Here's a windup from there, sent off to the far point. 3 seconds to go, and it comes near side. And as they come to the wall, the horn sounds, and the first period goes to the books. After one at Moorhead Sports Center, it is Hill Murry 1 and the Spuds nothing.
Coaches, Ryan Kraft, Greg Salvo, Carroll, Tyler Johnson, and volunteer coach, Rob Rice. Team managers, Tyler Herman, Tina Kraft, Kenzie Miller, and Evan Donovan. Number 3, Taylor Brisky. Number 4, Bria Holmes. Number 5, Ella Holmes. Number 6, Olivia Corbett. Number 7, Olivia Drummond. Number 8, Kelsey Kluth. Number 9, Julia Grammer. Number 10, Maddie Hanson. Number 11, Joey Score. Number 12, Lucy Wilson. Number 13, Liv Eustra. Number 14, Kendall Anderson. Number 15, Kate Kosovo. Number 16, Kendall Lund. Number 17, Cindy Martinson. Number 19, Ellie Feeney. Number 20, Cam McFarland. Number 21, Maddie Spade. Number 22, Annie Creed. Number 23, Elle Lavade. Number 24, Anna Strum. Number 25, Maddie Salvador. Number 27, Lauren Henneman. Number 28, Maddie Larson. Number 30, Taylor Bresson. Not present tonight, number 31, Allie Moser. And number 33, Kylie Jenkins. This is a fantastic season. Mason Ryan, 20 wins, and Lauren Henneman. We picked up this property at the end of the season when the 11 of the Fighter Pro teams leading them with such an NCAA championship game. Tonight we recognize the Spud girls for the tremendous season and exciting playoff run. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as we congratulate the 21, 20, 2022 Spuds Girls Hockey Team.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
The M3 nonprofit is breaking the ice as they raise mental health awareness for our Moorhead community and our youth. Started by a group of parent volunteers, M3 will offer support and host events throughout the year that bring focus to mental health. Together, M3 will raise awareness, eliminate the stigma, and connect resources for mental health. Thank you, M3, for supporting our community's youth.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
The M3 nonprofit is breaking the ice as they raise mental health awareness for our Moorhead community and our youth. Started by a group of parent volunteers, M3 will offer support and host events throughout the year that bring focus to mental health. Together, M3 will raise awareness, eliminate the stigma, and connect resources for mental health. Thank you, M3, for supporting our community's youth. As our hockey teams make their way back onto the ice for the second period, we'll return after this timeout. After one period of play, it is Hill Murry 1 and Moorhead nothing. Second period ready to unfold here at Moorhead Sports Center. 1-0 Hill Murry has the advantage, and in this second period, the Spuds, as we look on, will go left to right. A quick comment on what you might expect to see different in this second period.
I don't know about much different, just physical play and tightening up in the structure on both teams. This is going to be hard to find ice and get scoring chances in this game.
As the Spuds gain the face-off, it is sent ahead. And we played that first period with two physical styles of play without penalty. Comes near side. Here's the look up by Hill Murry. It's dropped back by Nate Hardy. And they set it up behind the net before turning and looking up ice. Here's the return across the blue line into center. Hardy on his way in, comes near side all the way to the corner. Bothered by Joe Grammer and dished off behind the net and played. Hill Murry sends it out to the point, comes back down near side for Axel Begley. Begley sends it down low and it rolls all the way around into the far side. Played there by Hill Murry as they take it back, and Dylan Godbout looks his way towards goal, then sends it out. It ends up at the point, winding up, sending it off on the far wing. Brought back up high in the slot. Here's the return on the near side. A quick release by Axel Begley, and he had something in mind that seems on that whole series of plays. He was going to get a shot one way or the other.
Yeah, nice job by the Pioneers controlling and protecting the puck so the Spuds couldn't win a puck battle to jar it loose and get going the other way. And then conversely, a nice job by the Spuds just keeping their defensive integrity and keeping the Pioneers on the outside, and pretty much a harmless shot from Begley eventually there.
It came loose out to the near side. Gast giving chase on it, but it's knocked away. It's sent right back into the zone. Hill Murry quickly on a forecheck to try and take the play over and do. It's dished into the corner. Anthony Madigan with it there. Goes behind the net, sent off far side. Puck squirts loose, comes near side and along the wall. Two players battling hard for it before they get to the puck, and finally it's sticked up against the wall, and it's tight there as they work it from side to side. That looks like Joe Corton. Yes, he was there, and he was wrestling it away. Finally it squirts loose and out to center, played right back in by Hill Murry as Anthony Madigan threw it down low. All the way around to the far side. Moorhead on a quick release pass, but it's intercepted. Knocked back into the zone. And the Spuds are back deep to pick it up, and on a quick return, it comes to Parker Gast. He dishes it into the near corner. He lost his stick as he tried to go get it, and it works behind the net before picked up by Gianni Hurley. Into the far corner, comes back now. 1-0 Hill Murry early on. A play here in the second period. As it goes off to the far side, Logan Hensler carries it with a centering pass. It got deflected back to the near wall. And from there, Ian Ness controls from Moorhead. He sends it rink wide. And Hill Murray again is right there to pick up the loose puck. They, early on here in the second period, seem to be first to the puck no matter where it is as it goes down behind the net. Play lifted up. They're trying to hook up on a breakaway try, but it's intercepted and the Spuds have it back. Stahlberger had it, comes back to him and dished it off. Now Stahlberger brings it in. Here's Grammer on the way in. He goes down. Puck on a stick is left behind as it wobbles its way out. It's 1-on-2 at the blue line and in. Lines are changing and the play goes behind. Spuds do just manage to get a stick on it and send it out of the zone. And with that, icing will be whistled down and stop play. 14:08 to go. We are just getting underway in the second period with Hill Murray owning a 1-0 advantage.
A bit of misfortune as Joe Grammer had come up the ice looking to create on the counterattack through the neutral zone, and it looks like he stepped on a loose stick laying on the ice and went down. Hill Murray almost turned it into something.
With the play down, Moorhead is there to recover and bring it near side. Here's Harper Bentz on the way across the line and in. Harper Bentz floats one in that's turned away by Erickson. Rolls back out to center. Tapped ahead, in pursuit. Now deep into the far corner. Nate Hardy got there first, leaves it behind the net. Then the Spuds pick it up as Schiller feeds it off to the far side for Carson Triggs. Out it comes. It's 2-on-2. A nice little tip pass ahead by Gavin Lindberg. He is forced to chase it. Benz comes up with it and rifles one quickly down low. Pops up into the air, and we got it right on the stick of Dylan Godbout. As he walks his way and he lines one up and shoots, and a glove save. Best scoring opportunity of the second period for either team, and it comes, of course, from Dylan Godbout, but the save made by Kai Weigel keeps it 1-0.
Nice job by Hill Murray coming up. They had a 2-on-2, and then there was two other orange jerseys for the Spuds with back pressure. Not a favorable situation for Hill Murray, but they crossed and they took advantage of a forward being back on defense for the Spuds and crossed him up to create a good scoring chance.
Play comes out of the zone. Moorhead taps it ahead. Gast waiting at the blue line. He's checked off the play. Puck floats free. Anthony Madigan has it, and he tossed it behind the net. The play continues on there. Gast is back up and wrestling for it, and tipped it behind him where it's picked up by Hill Murray. But the Spuds, nice stick work out at the far point by Andrew Searles to keep it in play as it comes back now to Grammer. It goes back, it goes forth, and it comes rolling in. All the way down behind the net for Matthew Whistler. Out to the far side, he goes down. Play continues on as the Spuds take a poke at it. Work it out of the corner from behind the net. Struggling through to get past a couple of Hill Murray players, and it comes out to Grammer at the point. Shovels it deep into the near corner. Rolls out of the corner, goes behind the net where Ryerson picks it up. He sends it out. It's intercepted by Madigan. Here comes Hill Murray. Madigan stepping it across, but no, a late call behind the play, stops play with 12:23 to go.
Nice shift by the Spuds there. Corton, Gast, and Ryerson establishing some down low presence, controlling and protecting the puck. Eventually Hill Murray comes away, but behind the play there's a little bit of shenanigans.
Matthew Whistler will spend a couple of minutes trying to refine his shenanigans.
You'll think about it.
See how he can figure out to do it better next time.
Yeah, you don't get rid of the shenanigans. You
just make them better.
Just make it better shenanigans.
Out it comes, and the Spuds go on a power play, a situation on special teams that they have succeeded at about 30% of the time so far this year. That's a very good percentage. As play comes out of the zone, near side it comes for Harper Bentz. He comes sailing in. Harper Bentz recovers and returns behind the net. Stick handling its way loose, and off to the far side it goes, tracked down by Leo Gruba, and rolls out to center. Spuds will have to check up on the play. Grammer feeds it away, and the Spuds are on side, but then it's poked away by Leo Gruba. He saw the play coming, and he stepped in the way. Gruba continues to hold on from the far corner, sends it back near side where the Spuds track it down. Ryerson carries it behind the net, leaves it there. The Spuds now have relocated and are set to go as they come up near side for Bentz. Walking his way into the near corner. Harper Bentz goes deep into the corner. He has worked his way back near side, and it comes out to the point for Grammer. High in the slot, slides it off far side. Moorhead recovering, just barely got it to Lindberg on the near wing. Down low, and it goes back up on top. Grammer winds up to shoot, and it's blocked away. Rebound is blocked away. Harper Bentz had a chance. And rebound comes up on top, and Lindberg will try it. Down low and up on top, and he just misfired. The rebound is off to the side. Collision of players on the ice. Squirts loose. Play comes back near side as Axel Begley swings it around and out. It comes all the way down. 29 seconds remaining on the Hill Murray penalty. 1-0 Pioneers with the lead as the Spuds. Perhaps one last rush up ice with the extra skater as they come through the line. Joe Schiller drops it back. Here's Creer. At the point, Creer goes far side. 7, now 8, now 6 and 5 counting down. Wind up in a shot. That one deflected up off the plexiglass, and Hill Murray works off the penalty and comes back at full strength. Moorhead up on top, and Schiller sends that one high. Off to the far side, bounces hard off the boards and out to center ice, but the Spuds turn it around and send it back down behind the net. Play there continues on as Hill Murray right out in front, nearly poked it in on their own. Logan Hessler was having some trouble gaining possession of the puck to squirt it out, and he almost slapped it in between his own goalie's knee pads.
Not the breakout coach Lechner drew up in practice this week.
So play stops with 10:03 now showing. It's no scoring here in the second period. Hill Murray gaining the advantage, 1-0 in the first. Long play in Brady Ingebrigtsen, who got the assist in that Hill Murray goal in the first. Sends it up ice where it's deflected away, and the Spuds track it down behind the Hill Murray net. Play back to the near side, and it comes to Grammer. Sends it down low, looking for the bounce off the boards. Picked up and recovered by Nate Hardy of Hill Murray, and here come the Pioneers out. Godbout sails in off to the far side, wind up in a shot. Weigel steers it away. The recovery comes back to the near corner. And it rolls out. Spuds go cross rink with it. It's 2-on-3. Wind up with a block shot. Rebound. Scores! That would all happen at the blue line. It is Harper Bentz. And the Spuds have tied up Hill Murray.
Really nice job coming up the ice of Bentz. Getting it on the wing, lugging it up, finding Triggs in space across the ice. That put the Hill Murray D under duress immediately in the neutral zone as they had to turn to try to take away the lane and the speed that Triggs had. As they did it, Bentz follows up that pass with a burst of speed up the center of the ice, beats the Hill Murray defense into the middle where Triggs is able to slide it to him, forehand, backhand, and it's tied up.
The assist will go to Carson Triggs. The goal will go to Harper Bentz. And this hockey game is all knotted up at 1. Back come the Spuds in a hurry. Ryerson tracks it into the corner, brings it out. Gast gets tied up. In the corner, played. It comes loose. Ryerson pushing it along. Then trails it into an area behind the net. And nearly stole it back again, and the Spuds come up with it as it's turned in by Colby Creer. From behind, it's played back now near side. Harper Bentz from Carson Triggs. Here's the return back up ice, and there's the return by Hill Murray. A centering pass right up on top for Anthony Madigan. Hill Murray wastes no time before regaining the lead.
You know, and this becomes a tactic as games wear on. You just keep throwing the puck high out of the zone. You hope for a bounce, a good bit of fortune, a break. And right there, Colby Creer just goes, as you'll see a D do numerous times, to go down, try to glove the puck to keep it alive, and it just bounced off him funny, and the oncoming pressure from Hill Murray created a 3-on-1, and they're able to convert.
The goal goes to Brendan Bonin. 1 assist to Anthony Madigan. A second assist to Ben Carr. And it's 2-1 Hill Murray, scoring 1 minute after Moorhead had tied the game at 1. Play down deep in the corner. 2-1 Hill Murray, back up to the point. A long shot set off the back wall. Into traffic, it comes bouncing up on top, and here's the turn and a quick toss, far side, centering it up and shoot, and it hit the pipe. They're going to count the goal. That was a blast from the far side, and Hill Murray within a minute of each, now leading at 3-1.
Yeah, there is a good bit of patience up top by the Hill Murray defense as his partner had snuck down past the oncoming pressure of a Spud forward, got into that lane back there. They found him, and he sniped that. And, you know, I couldn't tell from here if it hit the crossbar or the back bar, but the sound of it was more of a back bar thud.
It had a softer sound to it, yes.
Did.
And so I don't think there was any question. Leo Gruba will get the goal. Assist handed off to Axel Begley, and it's 3-1. 3 goals score here, a minute apart. Play comes down low. Spuds were able to score and tie the game. Then Hill Murray has come back, regained the lead, and now made it a 2-goal contest. Out to center it comes. Off to the far side and carried all the way down. A backhand toss from Dylan Godbout comes all the way back up to the near point. Then quickly wristed down low. Returning it. Play continues on. Up against the base of the net. Off to the far side. Relentless pursuit of the goal. And it comes loose as the Spuds pick up the play and bring it out to center. Then return it far side. Off the rink wide pass. Moorhead brings it in. Looking and turning up in front. There's a shot and a goal! I tell you what, we are seeing some outstanding performances here so far tonight as the Spuds pull back within 1.
I tell you what, Carson Triggs shows his worth for sure with the speed again. And the Hill Murray defense thought they had Carson Triggs in check. He went over to hip check him, and Carson got around it. Went in around behind the net, and then Gavin Lindberg, Sneaky Pete, goes on the backside, and Triggs finds him for a one-timer in the back of the net. We got action, Larry.
A lot of it. Gavin Lindberg. Assist to Carson Triggs. Assist to Harper Benson. It's back to a 1-goal game. Each goal being scored approximately a minute apart. So let's see what lies ahead now with 6:26 to go. The time of that goal at 10:16. It rolls free and out. Off to the far side. Wind up in a shot. Misfired. Rolls free. Back along the wall. Back to Joe Grammer off to the far side. Here's the outlet pass. The Spuds have it on a 2-on-3 break, and it's tied up momentarily. Ryerson steers it to the corner, and it rolls around far side. From there, pulled in by Joseph Luger. He handles the puck. Luger sends it off to the far side, looking for a long pass up, and it's taken back by Grammer. And then a secondary approach by Hill Murray results in a throw-in that rolls down and played back down near side by Moorhead. As they come up to meet the play, a long pass deflected, and the Spuds backhanded in. They'll change. Down deep into the far corner, Leo Gruba. It comes all the way back up, near side Anthony Madigan. Hill Murray on the attack as it comes up to the point, and it comes through. This one comes all the way out. They will not call icing on this play as it's sent off to the far side. 3-2 Hill Murray with 5:15 to go in the second. We've had but just one penalty so far, and it did not cause any damage. On the near side, he comes floating in. Here's a quick release, and the shot sent on. That was a save necessary to stay in the glove. Otherwise, there was someone right there to tap it in.
Well, that's right. They had him screaming in there. Ben Miller coming in hot for Hill Murray was about to pounce on any type of rebound that Weigel might leave there. And you see a little bit of jousting after the whistle there. And Hill Murray is accustomed to playing these types of games, tight checking, physical games. So you see that feistiness coming out, and I don't think the Spuds will back down to that either.
3-2 Hill Murray in the face-off. It comes right on goal. Rebound swept away. Spuds defense there to help out. Play along the near wall and out. Here comes Schrader chasing it down along with Axel Begley. They tie up in the corner, looking for someone to, if they can get a handle on it. Now it goes behind the net. Play continues on, and it squirts off to the near side before Lucas Mann. He was on his way out of the zone when it got tied up by Moorhead, and it's off to the far corner. Leo Gruba sending it up, and it comes back near side. Picked up off the wall by Lucas Mann of Hill Murray, and he tosses into the corner just ahead of Simon Seidel. Play back down near side and at the point. Here's the turn and the look in by Begley. It rolls from behind the net off to the far corner, played back. Then the Spuds get a stick on it, but it's taken away, and it comes up high in the slot, wind up in a shot into traffic. It bounces away. Moorhead in pursuit of it, forcing the play away from Brendan Bonner. Now it's picked up. Spuds on a 2-on-1. Oh, a wide open look for Gavin Lindberg, and he just missed. He tickled the outside of the net. As the play continues now, as the Spuds look out at the point, here's a wind-up and again, and a shot and a block, and a glove save made by Jack Erickson. 3-2.
There once again, Bentz going hard to the net. Tremendous plays coming from this line of Lindberg, Triggs, and Bentz to create opportunities. They get another shot, and Bentz goes hard to the net, looking to stick it free. Ben Carr sticks Bentz. Watch the feistiness. It's going to grow.
3:39 now showing in the second. And with all the scoring, still a quickly played second period. Off to the far side, Hill Murray breaking out of their zone. Got tied up momentarily. Play comes back. Ben Carr sends it in. It rolls all the way out to the far corner and at the point. And from there, a lookout pass up on top is returned down low. Dylan Godbout plays it behind the net, centering pass. Spuds got a stick on it, only enough to slow it down before it's taken back by Axel Begley. From behind the net, and goes down deep another corner, played out. And at the far point, looking in. Spuds tie it up and force the play back out at center, where Hill Murray has to touch up. Inside of 3 minutes to go. Here's a return, a broken stick on the ice, and a long shot sent on. Deflected into the corner, chased by Joe Grammer. And it comes out to the near point, and another shot sent on by Axel Begley. Stopping play, and the stick was not broken. It will be continued in the work shelf.
Yeah, that was interesting. A lot of times you'll see that call that we have throughout the year, call the penalty, and it wasn't, and it turned out to be problematic. A couple of times Harper Bentz had lost his stick, circa Hill Murray player knocking it out of his hand, and then but Weigel bailed him out and covered it up, and away we go.
Tap ahead by Parker Gast, recovered by Hill Murray. Backpedaling behind the net before sending it to the near side for Leo Gruba. Out to center and through. It's tapped ahead by Marcus Kaufman, and it goes behind the net where it's played and then missed and then played back up to the point. Here's Begley. Off to the far point, return to Begley. He takes a good look and he sends one on. He was looking for the deflection, nearly got it right out in front, but Weigel again coming up tough. 21 shots on goal for Hill Murray, 13 shots on goal Moorhead.
Good poise all the way around from the Pioneers in their in-zone offense when they get it set up. They go up top and they're looking to get traffic in front of Weigel, and then once again countered nicely by the Spuds, clearing lanes, letting Weigel see the puck.
Begley at the point sends it in to the glove.
There again, exact same scenario. Good job of boxing out by all the Spud defenders, and Begley puts one in there, but Weigel sees it pretty clean the whole way.
2:05 now showing. Second period of play, Hill Murray with a 3-2 lead. And again, Weigel is forced to play the puck outside of the glove before hauling it in, keeping the game at a one-goal contest. It was 1-0 at the end of the first by Hill Murray. Spuds tied it, Harper Bentz. Anthony Madigan a minute later, 2-1. Leo Gruba made it 3-1. And then the Spuds, Gavin Lindberg teaming up with Carson Triggs and Harper Bentz, pulling back within one. Face off to the far side of Weigel. Ian Ness standing in on the draw to the outside. Play goes down. There's the whistle. We've got tripping the call, and the Spuds will have a second opportunity to be on the power play.
Seemed like some incidental contact with the stick and the skate, but we've said before, tripping is, there's no interpretation. It's either a trip or it's not. That was a trip, and it did prevent Cody Martinson from coming out of the zone pretty clean with speed, so the ref's got to call that one.
Gianni Hurley serving a couple of minutes for that trip, as the Spuds have that extra skater now as the play comes down over to Lindberg, who sends it down deep, gets the return. And now on top for Grammer. He quickly sends one down low. Rebound, shot and a goal!
There it is. You know, you got Triggs on the side of the net lurking like a shark. You got Bentz out front. And this is a really good play up top by Gavin Lindberg and Joe Grammer. Good patience from Lindberg. And Grammer recognizes when he gets the puck up top that Hill Murry is pressuring hard high, meaning they got numbers down low, and he just snaps it through to Bentz with the great net front presence from Harper Bentz, who's able to tip it in on net. Rebound kicks to Triggs, bingo, bango, it's in the net, and it's 3-3.
Well, apparently what Joe Grammer did doesn't count because it's not in the record. The goal goes to Carson Triggs with assist to Gavin Lindbergh and Harper Bentz. But it all happened with Joe Grammer's pass and identifying what was happening out at the point. And as a result, it's tied at 3. And I'm not saying that because you're standing next to me.
I had forgotten my name at that point. I don't even know what you're talking about anymore, but it was a really good play all the way around by the Spuds, and here they come again.
Here's the approach. The shot is blocked, and oh, it wobbles off to the near side. The Spuds were one soft touch away from taking the lead. The return up and right on goal. Steered off to the side, 1 minute to go. Down low on the near side. I thought for sure Joe Grammer would be given an assist with his pass that resulted in that last goal.
I think you're right on that, Larry. They'll probably end up correcting that, but he should get the secondary. Bentz with the tip out front will get the primary. And so, hey, your eyes don't fail you.
Getting some days. 57 seconds now showing. We're all tied up at 3. Well, Hill Murry took a 3-1 lead, and as the strength of their schedule and the strength of their team, you wondered what was going to happen next, but we found out as the Spuds come back with 2 goals to tie it up. Time is running now at 42 seconds to go, and the Spuds in possession. Nothing happening down low. They'll try it again from behind the net. Right out in through the crease, it comes bouncing out. Greer back along the wall near side. Into the corner, Bentz steers it away. From behind the goal, it comes back near side, and here comes Hill Murry. 19 seconds to go as they break it to center ice and through. Going all the way down, here's the tie-up. The Spuds, Colby Greer preventing a slap-in try by Hill Murry. And with that, 6 seconds now showing as the play goes into the corner, and it's tied up there. We are going into the locker room after 2 periods of play, all tied up. Moorhead 3 and Hill Murry 3.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
The M3 nonprofit is breaking the ice as they raise mental health awareness for our Moorhead community and our youth. Started by a group of parent volunteers, M3 will offer support and host events throughout the year that bring focus to mental health. Together, M3 will raise awareness, eliminate the stigma, and connect resources for mental health. Thank you, M3, for supporting our community's youth.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Grammar, we're taking a look on the ice. Hill Murry is all set and ready to go. The Spuds are lurking, and they've got a gauntlet that they have to go through in order to get onto the ice. As they get ready now, they're being led out. Coaching staff is ahead of the whole crew, and I don't know what you're expecting in this third period, but nothing less than what we've seen.
Yeah, first off, there's nothing like being clapped in and out of a room. It's exciting. So
does that happen to you
that's
a lot?
happening
Does that
down
happen
there.
to you a lot?
You know, unfortunately it does, but you know, let's get back to the game, Larry. And so in the third here, what we're going to see is you know, they're going to fight hard. This is one of those games that means something but doesn't mean anything. You know, like nobody's going to end their season tonight. But when you've got number 2 and number 6 playing, You know, when you look ahead to states, these are both #1 seeds in their section. But when you look to state seeding, if they're fortunate enough to get there, we're not going to count our Banny Roosters before they hatch. But if they get there, this game means something for that type of seeding.
Oh, for certain. For certain, 100%. Last year, Hill Murray got through and made it to state tournament, only they weren't allowed to play.
Well, and then there's that. Yeah.
And then there's that. And we haven't seen so much of that being effective here down the stretch this year.
No, the health does not seem to be as big of a factor. And what a terrible turn of events for the Hill Murray squad last year, earning their way to the tournament and then having that COVID bug strike, and they were eliminated from the tournament. It's very unfortunate. So they're hungry. They want to get back.
They want to get back, and they're always a state tournament team. I mean, they're just that quality of a program under Bill Lechner, and they will continue to be.
Well, they ended up missing their chance to defend their title from the year before. So they're going to want to get back. They're going to want to be seeded highly if they get to the tournament. So that's what this third period means, is potentially something there. So here we go.
As the play comes down, Moorhead will go right to left. In this third period, after trailing 3-1, 2 unanswered goals, it's 3-3. Play goes down behind Erickson in the Hill Murray net, and play goes now to the corner before it's pulled in by Nate Hardy of Hill Murray. Back to the near side, and a jump pass all the way across ice. Pulled down, and Dylan Godbout sends it in. From behind the net, it's picked up. Scrambling after it, Ingebretson dishes it out. Triggs there to pull it in for Moorhead. Tries to finesse his way through, and the puck floats all the way ahead of him, and then he reaches down behind and pulls it up. His pass out to the point was just offline, and it ricochets all the way out. Schiller back to pick it up. Moorhead now on the return, trying to catch Hill Murray off kilter as they were in the midst of a change, and it goes down to the far side. Circling back, here's Ben Carr. All the way around to the far side, turned on goal, and that one is deflected up into the netting to stop play.
Well, you had two ornery human beings going into the corner there with Triggs, and he was met by Nate Hardy, and they were doing some nasty battle down there. I believe it was Hardy. It might have been Leo. No, it wasn't Gruba. It was Hardy. But look at that matchup. We'll see if anything happens there.
To the corner, Ryerson has it slip away. Moorhead to pick it up. Ryerson got turned around a couple of different swings, and it comes back out to center ice. Hill Murray with it now, backhanding it ahead, trying to hook up with Brendan Bonin, and it goes down deep and into the far corner, played by Madigan. He has control, centering pass up on top, and it gets to the blue line, but not out, and quickly turned and sent back in by Ben Carr. Off to the far side. Rolls out, tapped off to the far side by Hensler. Moorhead there to pick it up and then turn it over. It comes right back. Here's a windup and a shot sent on by Madigan. And that one is deflected off to the side, and save made there, and stops play just underway here in the third period.
Well, right there you see the skill set of Kai Weigel. Another shot floating through, seemed relatively harmless, but he had a Hill Murray Pioneer bearing in on him. But he uses that stick very wisely and is able to deflect it up into his own glove to hang on to it and get a whistle. And that's a unique skill and a very high level skill flash there by Kai Weigel.
With the puck down, it's drawn to the outer edge, and it's picked up by Leo Gruba. Rebound comes out near side, and it's pushed towards goal and covered up by Weigel. 26-18 shots on goal. Jack Erickson has faced 18 shots, 15 saves. Kai Weigel has faced 24 shots and 21 saves. Played on to the near side, and we battle it all, knotted up at 3 apiece. Sliding it along the near wall. Martinson had it for a moment, then pulled away by Kaufman. He walks his way in. They go snow plowing into the goal. Somehow it stays on its pegs, and play continues on. Rolls back out to the point. It comes near side. Turn and a shot. Weigel steers that one off to the side. Play back out, and this one gets out to center ice. Played back now near side for Leo Gruba. A floater that took a little dive on it just as it got in front of the goaltender Weigel, but he stayed with it. Hung on for the save to stop play.
It's a little bit of in the game type of play going on there where the defense, Searles and Grammer, were exhausted. They had just done some hard defending, and you'll have some communication there. When that floater came in on Weigel, there's times they could have played it out to the D, but they're on, hang on. We need a rest here.
On towards goal, and it's steered away nicely by the Spud defense. Back out to the near point where Logan Hensler steers it back into the corner. Some control in the offensive zone by Hill Murray. Game tied at 3. Rolled off to the far side. Brady Ingebretson plays it along the wall, leaving it at the point, and it's still in the zone as Moorhead overskated. Here's a center pass, shot lifted up and away and out of the play. Up into the netting above the plexiglass to the circle now near side of Kai Weigel.
Good bit of stick integrity on the defense there. Don't let them get a clean shot and they tip it up into the netting.
3 minutes into the third period. Play comes down, working it out high in the slot near side. Here's Hensler. He threw it down low. He had a chance on that one. And it rolls off to the far side, and the Pioneer is able to control it along the wall. Now it's disrupted by the play of Moorhead's Andrew Searles. Down deep into the corner, it's played up and out as it steered ahead. Moorhead in pursuit. Here's a heavy rush by Wyatt Tweet, and he got there to tie things up. Leaving the puck alone, Tweet sends it out to the point. Now the Spuds send it in. Blocked away there, and it comes back near side. Rolling it on, it comes all the way around the corner and off to the far side where Joe Grammer tracks it down and turns it around. Spuds catch up to the play. Joe Corton sends it in. He heads off. The team heads out. Line change made as here comes Hill Murray into the near corner and dropped behind the net. Tap now near side. And as they control it, it's dished down behind again, and they'll try it again as Colby Creer tracks it down, and centering pass got blocked and down, and it's picked up by Ian Ness. Play on the near side as the Spuds try again to work their way out of the zone. They toss it out, but it's taken back. Ben Miller with it there. Off to the far side, and a nice poke check away by Colby Creer, at least slowing play down as they roll in behind the net. Spuds again with a stick on it. Play it back out at the point, held in by Joseph Luger. Play there to the net, behind the net, and comes back out near side, and it's pulled in by Luger. Winds up with a shot blocked in traffic. Here's a rebound, shot blocked away. Weigel stays with it. Back to the near corner, and the Spuds are having a time trying to figure out how to put control on this one as Luger sends it again. This one is wide of the goal, and it's sent out, and it got outside the line, and that will set up an icing or an offside call, but they delay it, and the play continues on as it's sent in and regained by Matthew Whistler. So the Hill Murray Pioneers on the play down low, sent off by Weigel and played into the corner. I don't know that Moorhead has had an offensive look so far here in the third period as Mortensen brings it into the far side. And for the first time, they send it down low, and it's right into the glove as Jack Erickson stayed with the play nicely. Didn't seem fazed by it at all on that certain goal attempt by the Spuds.
No, he tracked that puck well, and as if Larry Knutson was reading from a script, the Spuds got their first good look, as he's saying they haven't had one yet. Good play up the ice from Martinson to find Bentz across the ice, and then Harper with speed gets it back to Cody.
On the face-off, its shot ends up from the point, and the rebound comes rolling along the wall near side. Searles comes in, catches up to it to keep it in play. Now it squirts outside the zone, back in again. Spuds are onside, but Hill Murray plays the puck out of the zone. As Moorhead reaches in, the centering pass comes just ahead of Ingebretson. And it rolls to the corner, and it's chased down on the far side by Godbout. Up on top, big collision there. Spuds pick up the loose play and come up on the near side, and it's walked in. Here's Joe Grammer, shoots, and it's blocked away. Off to the far side. Played into the corner, and from behind the net. Centering pass knocked away, and it rolls off to center. Spuds will touch up. A long return pass intercepted. Here comes Hill Murray to the blue line and in. Walking his way down, Godbout waiting for some help as his team is in the midst of a change. Slides it past Ingebretson and on the near corner played by Gruba. And now it works out. Here's Triggs. He's got good speed. Triggs winds up in his centering pass just in front of the stick of Harper Bentz, who plays it back into the corner. 3-3 we play here in the third. 10:28 still remaining in regulation. Along the near side, it is set up and set out all the way rink wide. Moorhead there to pick it up on the tap near side, but it's intercepted. Here's the walk in by Ben Miller. He turns it far side, and the deflection on the return comes wide. A long pass rink wide. Moorhead pulls it off the boards and heads up. It's odd man and in Here's a wind-up and a look shot down low, and it's blocked and gloved. Save made, Jack Erickson. Spuds had a good look, 3-2, but it was spread wide, and it was an easy save for Jack Erickson.
Yeah, a couple of good looks coming up the ice as the Spuds are starting to ratchet up their transition play and use their speed, and Ryerson did a nice job of finding Parker Gast across the ice to get him into some space, and Parker had an opportunity to find Ryerson trailing, but not a bad idea to just get that thing on frame, and he shoots it into the glove.
Off the faceoff, it comes all the way, and that puts us back in the draw. St. Cloud and Brainerd will play tonight. The number 8 and number 9 teams in a 9-team section. The winner of that game will travel to Moorhead on Tuesday. If Moorhead did get the number 1 seed, so they will host, regardless of the outcome here. As it comes down, Moorhead tracking it to the near side for Joe Grammer. Sent ahead, deflected ahead by Corton, and they'll call icing there. That brings it back into the Moorhead zone. And for the faceoff, 30 shots now on goal by Hill Murry. 21 Moorhead.
Good look up the ice by the Spuds as Songstead regrouped the puck back to Grammer, and he found Corton in the middle there who tried to direct it into space for Ryerson, but just went a hair too far, so we'll get a zone faceoff for Hill Murry.
Gianni Hurley with the faceoff for Hill Murry. Taken by Moorhead briefly, and then interrupted by Kaufman, and Hill Murry keeps it in the offensive zone. Down deep in the near corner, tracked by Hurley. Carries it behind the net. Spuds are waiting for him there, and Hurley comes away with it. Backhanding it down low, and the Spuds will go after it as Colby Creer leaves it there, and the Spuds will try to finesse their way out of the zone once again as Martinson stick handles his way loose, but good pressure keeping the play down low, and now the Spuds send it out. Looking for that pass out. Martinson was thrown behind him, and he has to send himself away from the play as it comes back up near side. Wind up and a shot set on by Hurley. Rebound bounced off and all the way down behind, and it comes back now near side. Martinson trailing it with 8:47 to go. 3-3 in the third. Here's Hensler. Walking his way in, then going off to the side, sending it, bouncing it all the way up on top. From the far angle, a shot that was blocked, and Moorhead throws it out of the zone. They're going to change, but they've got a short time to do it as the rush in by Hensler sends off a pass far side, shot blocked down, rebound, score. A hard shot that was saved and put back down on the ice, and Hill Murry waiting for that to happen, tipped it in for the easy goal, and it's 4-3.
An impressive shift from Hensler, the Hill Murray defense. Earlier on the blue line, just making very headsy plays to maneuver around and navigate traffic and get shots through. And then as he came and caught the Spuds in a changer, he came up and he didn't press the issue. He waited and was able to get it across for that good look on net there.
Nate Hardy gets the goal. Assist to Dylan Godbout and also to Ben Carr. And as Hill Murry regains the lead, it's now 4-3. 8:03 to go. As they play it back, tipped from one team to the other. Spuds at their own blue line, turn and look up ice for Triggs. Sends it ahead, he backhands one down low. The rebound tipped off to the far side. Here's a one-timer there, lifted up over the net. Hill Murry to pick up the loose puck and bring it out. Comes sailing through. Here's Leo Gruba. Long shot sent down low. Played off to the far side. Now behind the net. And turning, looking. Oh, the shot was there. An empty area. Stick side of Kai Weigel. But it just missed, and play continues on. Behind the net. Scrambled for, plays back now near side. 4-3 Hill Murry. Wind up in a shot. They have absolutely owned territorial rights here in the third period. Spuds now break out of the zone with a long pass, and that will bring up an icing whistle. And that stops play with 7:01 remaining. 4-3 Hill Murry.
Little bit of shift in the ice right now. Hill Murray's going downhill Spuds are going to want to try to regroup. Obviously plenty of time left, but they're starting to get worn out by Hill Murray's kind of relentless forecheck and pressure. And they're going to want to try to get a rest in Spuds and try to make a final push here, see if they can do it.
Simon Seidel stands in for Hill Murray against Joe Corton. And it comes out to the point for Logan Hensler. Hill Murray continues to have the territorial rights here in the third period. Here's a fan and a miss, and a play comes out of the zone. Spuds come cruising in from the backside. Joe Corton trying to reach in and poke it loose, but the Hill Murray player is sitting down on top of it, and Ben Carr did not want to risk any further injury. The officials did not want to risk any further injury with him sitting down on the puck and Spuds poking away at it.
It's to be a dangerous situation with a player prone on the ice and people jabbing with those sticks in there.
6:41 as the play goes down, and the Spuds have it. Back deep in their own end. Here's the turn and the look up ice. The return comes near side. Searles brings it in, sends it ahead, but it's rejected and turned right back outside as Joe Grammer tracks it down, and then Wyatt Tweet overskated the play, and it's 2-on-2 on the way in. To a far side shot blocked, and the rebound up on top. He absolutely just blocked that one out of the way. And a wobbling puck comes off to the side and played by Erickson. Deep in the far corner, Ben Carr. Turning, looking it around, it comes back out. Along the far side, play goes down, play continues on. Hill Murray in a change. From behind the net, the Spuds taking a whacks at it to try to clear it. And finally it's pulled loose, but then put right back into jeopardy as Jack Sendon could not control it, and Moorhead comes out with it and sends it ahead. Now Moorhead completes their change. Wyatt Tweet behind the net got tripped up and goes down, and the Spuds will go on the power play. Well, the Spuds were in search of a break after Hill Murray has dominated play here in the third. And we'll see if they get one or not, but they'll have that extra skater as Leo Gruba will sit for tripping.
You could feel that one coming. Is when you're that committed as Hill Murray is to finishing their checks, there's times where the other team gets that slight edge where they're either going to get a tripping call or an interference call, and it happened a few other times prior to that, and finally just a little bit too much for the ref's liking.
Play goes down. From behind the net, played out. Ryerson on the near wing, tosses into the corner. Here's a wraparound try, and it's cleared right out in front. That was a good look in on goal, but the rebound swept away and comes all the way up, and the Spuds will track it down and start it over again. Here's Joe Grammer. 5 minutes to go as Grammer comes near side. Ryerson sails his way in. He left the puck behind him momentarily. Spuds are there to pick it up and out to the point. Here's the look by Grammer. Sends it down low. That one got deflected. Moorhead picking up the rebound momentarily before it's cleared out of the zone by Hill Murray. That brings it all the way back up ice with 4:40 to go. 1:08 to go in the Hill Murray penalty. Spuds line it up and they come sailing in. It's 4 and then 5 that bring it in. Another disruption of play by Hill Murray as they steal the puck and send it up ice. Spuds really have had but one brief opportunity to set up a scoring play here on this power play situation. 44 seconds now showing. Here comes Joe Corton. He drops it back to Schiller, who was still at center ice. And that's offside, and that means we stop play.
Hill Murray doing a nice job of funneling the Spuds as they come up the ice on their power play up ice trying to enter. They funnel them, and the Spuds don't have quite enough support to penetrate that yet.
Here is Joe Schiller near side for Corton. Joe Corton goes behind the net. He had it poked away. On the recovery, it's pulled up and sent up ice. It comes in on goal. That'll go as a shot. And a save made there by Kai Weigel as the Spuds have to return to pick it up. 13 seconds left on the power play. To the far side and in. Deep into the corner it's played. They scramble for it there, 3 seconds and counting down. Hill Murray will come back at full strength without any further damage, and they are at a full complement of 5 skaters. 3:24 to go, and it stays 4-3. Kai Weigel plays it off to the side, and he wrists it out all the way to center ice. The Spuds tracking it down. Pick it up now by Colby Career. On the far side, a long pass that bounces all the way down and into the zone. Take it back. Here's a look by Godbot. Now he had to struggle to pull it under control. Drops it back. And from there, Nate Hardy comes out of the corner to Godbot. Up on top, it comes to Gruba. Inside of 3 minutes to go. Spuds trail by 1. Domination here in the third period by Hill Murray. Long pass rink wide. The Spuds break it on the way in. Player goes down. We may have a penalty shot, and they're going to call it. Moorhead was breaking in alone. A goaltender, Jack Erickson. A Hill Murray player came in and dragged the player down from behind. That result, that's what's called a penalty shot.
Yeah, Bence had been sprung by on a great pass by Triggs, and he was in the clear, as they say.
Here comes Harper Bence. He's got the penalty shot. He slides his way in, fakes one, shoots the other, and scores! One of the more exciting plays in all of sports is a penalty shot in hockey. Here it's 1-on-1, and you don't know which way to turn.
Here we are, it's you and me, all eyes on us, and Bence wins that battle. Great backhand, forehand, tuck it, 5-hole move. Great quick hands from Harper Bence.
Harper Bence ties the game at 4 on a penalty shot. Now it comes up on the near side. Long play out, and from there recovered and sent back in by Leo Gruba. From behind the net off to the far side. It got away, and the return comes right in on goal. Kai Weigel snares that one away to keep it at 4-4.
Nice job by Weigel here in a number of ways. A puck comes in on him early after we score, and he clears it himself with that great puck handling ability, and they're recognizing we need a whistle. We can't continue to allow Hill Murray to run around in our end.
So the play comes out to the point, and the shot's on in, looking for the deflection, but it steers off to the side. Played back now to Godbout, deep into the corner. And trailing the play, Gavin Lindberg picks it up, sends it along the wall, and the Spuds break it out. Here's the advance. Off to the far side, it's dropped back, and Schiller centering down low, shot blocked. Oh my! About as well executed a play as you could expect. 3-on-1, tic-tac-toe save, Jack Erickson.
Gorgeous play up the ice by the Spuds as Joe Schiller very astutely jumps up into the play, providing an outlet option for Carson Triggs. Schiller goes wide to Bence, back to Schiller, back to Bence, back to Triggs. But great play by the goaltender.
Here's Schiller sending it in, and that one got bounced away. It was on the stick of Jack Erickson. And play off the rebound comes back out. Moorhead has gained some. Here's a play down low, and on a poke and try, players end up on the ice, sprawled on the ice. Erickson has the puck tucked away.
Oftentimes you'll see when the puck lays loose and an offensive player comes in and offends the goalie, the other players don't like it, Larry.
1:34 to go regulation.
They call it a pancake. They pancaked Carson Triggs right on his back there.
Yes, he did. Hill Murray staying pat with their players. Moorhead last change will bring Ian Ness to handle the face-off, and it's drawn off to the far side where Hill Murray has it. Steering off to the far corner, Ben Carr in pursuit. Tried to work its way out, but the Spuds are there at center ice to steer it back in. And then play continues as it's brought in by Logan Hensler. Wind up in a shot, rebound shot. That one is just wide. That one was tailor-made for a goal, but it just sailed wide. Out to the near point, Madigan. Closing in on 1 minute to go in regulation. Spuds breaking their way out. Here's Cody Martinson on the way in. Martinson carries deep to the near corner. Martinson sending it up on top, and it's loose. Picked up finally by Brendan Bonnen. Out to center ice where the Spuds take it back again. Long toss in. And that is an icing pass to stop play with 50 seconds to go. 4-4 hockey game. Moorhead, Hill Murry.
Well, it's an all-important face-off again. Hill Murray's been strong in the circle, particularly in the offensive zone tonight. This is a crucial draw. Wow, that went down quick.
Moorhead there to pick it up. Harper Bentz elbowed out of the way. Play continues on. Joe Schiller backpedaling behind the net before sending it out and on the near side. Triggs sends it ahead. Here's Gavin Lindberg. Cross rinks, shot sent on, blocked away. Play continues out to the far point. 26 seconds to go. The Spuds will track it down at center ice. Near side for Grammer, turning it around right on tape on the blue line. Gavin Lindberg sends it in, backhand. Robot up on top. Here's a shot by Harper Bentz, and it's blocked away. Down, counting down from Ted Grammer. Sends it in. Shot blocked up and away. Rebound off to the far corner. Will they have a chance to play it one more time? It rolls down. It rolls down. It did not clear the end line. And guess what, folks? We're headed for overtime. We'll be back with more from Moorhead Sports Center after this timeout. After 3 periods of play, it's Moorhead 4, Hill Murry 4.
Listening.
Up now at center ice for our overtime period. It is all knotted at 4. Play is underway. Spuds are no stranger to overtime contests. They have a record of 4 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie. Here's Gavin Lindberg off to the far side, rolling on his way in, and the play comes away. Play comes away, and here comes Hill Murry. On the way up, it is a one-timer, but now, as it crossed over offside. And now, here's what you have been talking about throughout. Little extra play at the end of a play.
Yep. And really, both sides want to be careful here. It's their last game of the regular season. They're going to head into the playoffs, and you don't want some kind of ego match here to get in the way of you playing in your playoffs coming up. So hopefully the refs will officiate this thing properly.
Well, the first door that's open will be for Nate Hardy of Hill Murry. The second door opened is for Moorhead's Joe Grammer and for Searles. A conversation between official and player, and whether they agree or not, well, conversation took a bit of a note between the referee and player, but everything is settled down, and the tough part of this one is the Moorhead's defensive pair of Searles and Grammer are both in the box.
Well,
and that sets up a whole different set of circumstances as far as defending.
It does, and as we know, Larry, the officials 100 or the players 100% of the time don't agree with the official. But this was interesting. From what I saw, I thought that Hill Murray's Hardy had initiated that whole exchange. Now what happened after that? They're gonna get if the third guy comes in, they're gonna penalize him. That might have been what happened with Searles because Hardy and Grammer were initially in the exchange, and Searles is getting the extra penalty. Coach Hammerman is pointing back at Hill Murray's net. I don't know. I bet it was the Triggs play when Triggs went in and he was taken down, and there wasn't a call. I'm sure that's what Hammerman's talking about there. Then play comes back down the ice. Shenanigans ensues. Players in the box, and it turns out Hill Murray gets a power play.
Play down in the Moorhead zone. Just underway overtime. Moorhead, shorthanded, comes up with the puck. Here's Harper Bentz. Stick handling his way in, but couldn't get between three different players. And on the return, it's Anthony Madigan. He'll walk in, but he got turned around on a nice maneuver by the Spuds Colby Career. Work out to the point. Far point high in the slot. Down low and in the far corner as they try to work things around the perimeter. Here's a quick toss to the corner. Once again, now up high, walking it in. And there's the shot, goes up and blocked back nice near side. One minute into the overtime period. We're tied at 4. And the extra session started with 3 players ending up in the penalty box. Near side look. Here's the walk-in return far side. We've got coincidental minors being served, and we've got Andrew Searles being served. Hill Murray setting it up, walking in now, looking for that play up in front. And still stick handling, trying to find an opening. Here's a pass off, returned up to the point, now near side. Bounces off the stick of Axel Begley. And down low, Moorhead taking a swipe at it. Colby Career took a big swing at it. Here's the return up on top. Moorhead gets the stick on it and sends it out of the zone.
There you had it, Larry. That was Dalton Songstead sending that puck up the ice.
Big collision in the far corner. Both are shaken briefly. Hill Murray on the return trip. Here comes Dylan Godbout. He slides his way down and he got worked off the play, but catches up to the puck in the far corner. Turns, shoots, blocked away. They'll try it again. Down low, shot blocked away. Weigel. He anticipated that play perfectly and kicked it away. 7 seconds remaining on the Searles penalty, and here comes Moorhead. Time is out on one penalty. Harper Bentz leading the way up. He taps it into the glove, and the save made by Jack Erickson. Well, the Spuds and the coincidentals have also expired, so everybody's back at full strength.
Wow, action at both ends of the ice. You've got power play opportunities, shorthanded opportunities, high-end skilled players making plays. Godbout almost finished it. On the other end, Bentz almost finishes it.
Underway it goes. 5.5 remaining in overtime. Play comes out and deflected momentarily. Returned. Back and forth it plays. Grammer and Searles deep in the far corner. Here's an outlet pass that comes out to center, taken back by Hill Murray, quickly turned around and sent in. No icing called, and play continues on. Deep in the far corner, up on top, Moorhead recovering, Aaron Ryerson. He'll fly his way through center and leaving the puck behind him before finding the handle and finding Joe Grammer. Winds up to shoot, and it's blocked away in traffic, and it comes out near side, off the skate. Tied up briefly, momentarily, it comes near side. Here's a centering pass look by Sam Seidel, but it goes behind the net, and Moorhead is there to pick it up as Joe Corton works it off to the far side. 4.5 minutes to go. Ahead of Ryerson, it comes back then to Hill Murray. The return out to center ice, and again the Spuds are handling it. Wyatt Tweet sends it down deep, and he'll head off, and Moorhead completes the change. 4-4 here in the extra session. Long pass blocked up into the air, and down it comes, and rolling it in. Moorhead tracks it off to the far side as Colby Career sends it out to center ice, taken back by Hill Murray. All the way down low. 4 minutes to go. We're halfway through the overtime session. The other tie that Moorhead has on their record was on the road at War Road. And that ended up 4-4. Here's a play up on front. Knocked away loose, and here comes Murry. Off to the far side, trying to set up Godbout. Leaving it there, and it's dished down low. Winding up and looking again to get it on the stick of Godbout, and the Spuds reach it, but can't pull it in. The rebound comes right into a whole lot of players sitting down on the goal crease. Godbout on the very bottom of the pile. Play stops with 3:33 to go.
Well, good desperation defending all the way around, and right there you end up with Godbout and Grammer in a heap, and those are two of the better players in the state, offensively on one side, defensively on the other. Neither one of them wants to give in.
Let's see what happens now in the final 3.5 minutes. Backpedaling Leo Gruber. All the way cross rink before Murry. Turns and looks up ice. A long pass that got deflected down by Harper Bentz. Spuds are on side as Bentz feeds it ahead. Gavin Lindberg into the corner, sends a shot on. There's the rebound out in front, and the cover-up save by Erickson. That had an angle that was questionable at best, and somehow got through all the traffic into the glove of Jack Erickson.
Well, that's the cleverness of guys, good goal scorers, and guys that produce, like Gavin Lindberg taking the goaltender by surprise there on a sharp angle where he wasn't expecting him to shoot it, and Gavin gets it through and creates a little chaos. Just no Spuds there to get on the end of it.
So with 3:10 remaining, battle for the puck at center ice, or at the draw circle, and it comes loose. Here comes Murry. Johnny Hurley goes all the way down, centering pass knocked away. Spuds cover nicely, leaving the puck. Joe Grammer there to pick it up. Out it comes to Ryerson, who taps it ahead. He's in pursuit. Ryerson gets there. He backhand in, and a shot. Oh my, Jack Erickson. Did he ever read the play and make the save? Huge play by Jack Erickson.
Wow, big save, and what a play by Ryerson on the edge, using that speed and that frame. Beautiful first touch from Ryerson to just chip it past the Murry defender and get that edge, and then cut it in hard to the front of the net. Great save, though.
And so, play is back underway as it goes into the Moorhead bench. And that brings our clock down to the 2:39 mark. Yeah, we hear on occasion about one of the reasons Moorhead has had some success this year is their speed, and we saw firsthand Aaron Ryerson able to not only get up ice but turn the corner and make the play.
Absolutely.
On its way down, it comes all the way out to center. Joe Schiller will give chase. Turns and looks, and they pound it off the boards. Here's Parker Gast on the way in, dishing it down to the corner. Ian Ness being chased, pounded into the boards. Comes away loose, Moorhead up on top. Martinson turns, shoots. Deflected off to the far side, backhand up on top, shot just wide. Rebound off the backboard. Up against the wall it goes. Whistler has it momentarily, then Martinson pulls it away, and he sends it towards goal. He did that more or less than to just kind of take control and take over the game. And as that long pass comes out, that'll bring up icing and bring the puck back into the Murry end for the face-off inside of 2 minutes to play.
Wow, you'd think with the way Weigel sees the game and handles the puck, he might have taken a chance there. He had Benson Lindberg up ice where he might have been able to spring an opportunity, but he elected to let it go for the icing. Wow, quick drop.
Wind up on a shot, a second shot. Loose puck away, Murry. On the near side, Godbout working his way in, and then it's pulled away. Spuds set it up 2-on-2. Here's Lindberg. He had it poked away just as he crossed the line. And that will be offside call back. Lindberg was in and out and back in again. Stopping play with 1:38 to go.
This is some of the fastest puck dropping I've seen from a linesman. It's as if the puck's a hot potato tonight.
They usually hang on to it, make sure everybody's in their spot. So Gavin Lindberg of Moorhead stands in against Nate Hardy. Play is down. And Murry has it. Again, the Spuds poking it along the wall. Comes down deep. Kai Weigel steering it off to the far side. And it comes out, but Murry will have to touch up when they play. They bring it in offside. But the glove save made there by Kai Weigel stops play with 1:18 remaining.
Sometimes it looks like Weigel's at the outdoor rink when he's handling the puck back there. Makes a little play off the wall to himself around the Hill Murray forechecker. And
I think he's having fun.
yeah, well, he's excited. I mean, I guess we should be having fun, right? We're playing a game.
That's why we play the game. Comes out on the dot and down low. Here's a shot blocked. Godbout recovers his own missed shot and comes back into play near side. Oh, that was I'll bet 9 times out of 10 he scores on that one.
Absolutely.
Here's the return by Harper Bentz. Struggling along the wall, tapping it. Recovered underneath by Lindbergh. He sends it near side for Career, and he rifles one in quickly. But the save made by Erickson keeps it tied at 4.
Lindbergh's so clever when he gets that puck with space down low. Just mesmerizes the defenders as they collapse. Finds Career, who had snuck into a really nice soft little spot there, and good look for Colby.
55 seconds to go. The eyes of the state of hockey are on this one here tonight. As play comes down low and the Hill Murray Pioneers send it out, but then misfire on the pass and it comes all the way down. A wraparound look as Weigel gets back in time, gets back in play, and the puck comes loose. Turned, shot, misfired, all the way behind the net. Back to the near corner, 34 seconds to go. Scramble forward along the near side, Moorhead there to pull it loose. Outlet pass comes along the wall for Aaron Ryerson. He slides his way in. Ryerson down deep into the corner, looking up on top, got ridden off the play, and it comes back down near side, and then Moorhead reaches around, turns it, but can't clear the zone. Pulled away, 13 seconds to go. Deep now to the far side. Here's a wind-up and a shot, block and a save and a goal. Oh, they had it set up, and with 8 seconds to go, Hill Murray manufactures the game-winning goal, and the final count of 5-4.
What a game, a tremendous high school hockey game. Comes down to a goal with 8 seconds left in overtime. Tremendous effort by Hill Murray. They had some territorial advantage in the third, had some momentum. You can see the Spuds heaving. They might have worn them out to the point of creating that one last opportunity. That was the difference. Either way, great game and great effort by both sides.
A wrap-up of tonight's game and more when we return. Our final score tonight at Moorhead Sports Center in overtime.